Kings podcast, where we interview the most successful doctors in the whole world. We give you the tool set, mindset, and skill set to conquer the world using your life, real estate, and to create wealth. Please, if you don't mind, after this, share with everyone you know so we can get this around the world and show people how your mind, body, and everything is affected by what you do in your personal life and in real estate. So, without further ado, here is Dr. Rumi. He is an amazing doctor. He wants to give everybody peace of mind, and he wants to make sure that everybody in the world knows that your mind is your body, and that he is the public health, mind, well-being, and behavioral specialist that we go to from the UK and London. And without further ado, here he is, Mr. Rumi.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Uh, as you have introduced me, I'm basically a medical doctor specialized in neurohealth and behavioral sciences, community medicine. So my domain is to treat people with depression, anxiety, stress, OCD, drug addictions, all of the behavioral things through talking therapies, through mindfulness meditations, to transformations of negative thoughts switched over from negativity towards positivity. And because our mind is like a garden, as I have mentioned, and our thoughts are like seeds, we can grow flowers or we can grow weeds, but unfortunately everything which is going to disturb, it's in our unconscious mind. So conscious and preconscious mind is the tip of iceberg. So we have to find out where the real cause and trouble is in our unconscious mind. Through free associations, I treat people, I heal people through talking therapies without any drug or without any medicines. But the best medicine is your food for your body and food for your thoughts. That's it.
And I appreciate that. Bottom line is, I had gone on a special diet and I changed my eating habits to make my brain think better. And I totally appreciate what you do. I want to, from your opinion, if you were to change anything from back when you started to now in your medical career and going forward, what would you change?
Because as I have already mentioned, is the great philosophy of Rumi, which is, he said, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. I wanted to change others. Today he said, today I'm wise, so I'm changing myself. So self-management is all about when you are going to invest something, because you are going to invest your time making money, and then you have to invest something, like your domain is real estate. So it's you should have some, then you are much more in a better positions when you are going to invest something, like you are talking about the things, because before I haven't been through all of these kind informations like you are going to share. So sorry,
No,
there is a
it's okay.
problem. I think my camera's bad network connections. So can you see me or hear me?
No, I can hear you, but I cannot see you, Dr.
Okay,
Rumi.
let me do in this way. Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, I think
There
it's,
you are. Hi.
yeah.
Okay, so if you were set to explain to other doctors
Mhm.
how you feel about investing in multifamily, what would your thought process be to them and why they should do it?
Because first of all, as you are doing, it's a great job, because people sometimes profession, in my profession, the people, they are really, it's a acute shortage of time, because all the 24/7s they are busy, as myself. So when they wanted to know about how to investment, where to investment, and then the referral, because the doctors, when they refer someone and they are themselves are confident in terms of investment, then of course, because it's trustworthy chain, because you trust others, and when you are in that profession, in that domain, then they can blindly trust you, because everything, every reference, self-reference, you are the reference, strong reference. When a senior doctor, they are going to invest, then of course you don't need more time to explain. Then they will ask it quickly, they will take quick action, because action is very important. So that's the
Absolutely.
level of confidence when you believe in your professions, in your uh, doctor's team, then definitely they will like to invest what you are doing, because you are already involved in that trade. Then of course, then you won't be spending more time to explaining them, and they are gathering more information, like they will blindly do and what you have done.
Well, coming from a state of I was paralyzed in '06, and neurologists and doctors helped me, I want to give back to you guys, and I want to help you to better your lives through financial, real estate and multifamily investing. So with that
Mhm.
said, what would be the mind shift or empowering belief that you should have to have success in either real estate or your life in general, to
Hmm.
help you further your legacy for your children and your children's children?
Of course.
Course. So what would you say is what would you say to, I guess, other doctors or other individuals in your position to empower them to feel that they could invest in multifamily, in your opinion?
Yeah, of course, because this is my first session, and because I'm going to perceive and I'm going to absorb the things which you are going, because the great job, because it's giving back to the community, because that the life, because the life-saving strategy of doctors, because my theory is child-parental relationship. My theory and therapy is believing in child-parental relationship. The parental role of a doctor for their patients is that they are treating their children like that. Is a CPR technique which I use, self-compassion, because the role of a doctor is everything, is more, rather you can say, is parental role. Of course, when I will go through all these things, then I would like to invite my colleagues all over the globe, that they can come and they can be part of this organizations, because seeing is believing. Then it would be rather more, because you would remains with the doctors, as you told me. It's sorry to hear, but
No, no,
it's a
it's okay.
new life, because they have given the doctors, you are in a safe hands, and what they did, and now you are giving back to the global and doctors community. So it would be really very, it's a very motivational and very, a pivotal role which you are going to perform. So of course, people,
Absolutely.
the doctors community specifically, I can guarantee about my doctors community, when they will call me anytime, and then I can advise them, and I can suggest them that yes, I am confident, and then you can go for it.
Is there any questions that you have for me that you would like to know about multifamily and how we like decide how we pick the properties, or any information that you would like find valuable, that you can share with other people that I can tell you on the podcast?
Yeah, if you just give me a few tools and tips, because I use the techniques, tools and tips to promote health. So it's going to promote the economical health of my doctors. It would be
Absolutely.
very helpful.
Absolutely. So financially, my job as a multifamily investor is to find the property, make sure that
Okay.
the numbers are appropriate so that we can make a profit. And usually what I like to make it at the back end is at least 15, what we call IRR. So
Mhm.
that's what you make over the whole time. I'm trying to
Okay.
keep my terms very simple so I don't confuse anybody. But and then throughout the property, at least 8% cash on cash,
Okay.
and two at least 2 point something times your equity over time. So
Okay.
basically I do that job, and all you guys really have to do is trust in me to bring value to you. I usually get what's called an added value or value add properties. Usually I look for B and C properties. If it's a C property in a B neighborhood, that's amazing because we can add value by fixing up the outside, the specific faucets, etc. And I believe that it's kind of like what you do in cognitive health. Is we fix the brain of the property, maybe fix the property management team, and fix it up to a point where we can make it presentable in 5 to 7 years. And sometimes 3 to 5 years, depending on the way the economy is going at our time. But the bottom line, just so you know, and the reason I asked you on here is that in 06, I went paralyzed with equine acquaintance syndrome, which I'm sure you know what that is because it's only heard in the medical books. And I was told certain things that would limit me for the rest of my life. It's been 18 years and I'm finally able to walk and talk like everybody else, and I have a brain still attached to my head. So therefore, I really appreciate doctors. And with that said, is there any advice you would give to your younger self, and what you would change to make yourself better in the maybe financial industry, not just the medical industry, but the financial industry, and hopefully that I can help come bring value to you and make your life easier and able to have more free time and less taxes, essentially. That's my job. So with that being said, what would you have changed if I came to you, say, 5 years ago and offered you this opportunity? You think that it might have bettered your life in any way?
So yeah, I would like to, because I'm going to plan a mindfulness meditation yoga center. I need a big place. So that I should in persons, because I need to go there and to promote mind health, physical health through intermittent fasting, through regular fasting, and through mindfulness meditations. So I wanted to establish a mindfulness meditations, center globally. So I wanted to, go to in a suburb of America states, so that I should have something there, because this is kind of investment for the community. It's, although I wanted to invest something, so that I should have some a proper and valuable place at present time and in future, of course, so that I should gather people, specifically my doctors, because nowadays they are under, because as you know, it's a very, very alarming situation, even psychiatrists, because I was just having through a journal where the suicidal ideations among psychiatrists are more like my domain. Although I'm not psychiatrist, but I'm the same thing, because when you are feeling the pain of others through empathy, because mind with full of empathy is empathy minded, and mind without empathy is empty mind, and the people are empty minded. So first investment I wanted to do, because then we will have some sharing through email, and then we will have just WhatsApp talk. So I wanted to establish in any states where I can invest money for, for that complex healthy living centers, mindfulness centers, so that lots of people from the world, they can come for therapeutic, it's a regime, therapeutic purpose is they can stay there for at least 40 days, so that we should have some rooms, and we should have some, the area where we can promote creativity, where we can promote all of the, positive stuff in order to bring a drastic change inside of their minds through these
So
activities.
Dr. Rumi, with that said, that's amazing. I just want to tell you, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I do apologize. But I do yoga just about every other day myself, and I feel that it absolutely helps 100%.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
I would love if we can talk after this as well, and maybe set up something where you can invest in one of my properties, which I think that you're going to really appreciate. And then maybe later on we might be able to talk about your yoga studio, somehow helping you out there as well.
Okay.
But I know we're almost out of time and I don't want to run over. So just so everybody understands, I would appreciate, again, everybody, please share, follow social media, wherever you can put this, because this is important. Mind, body, soul, and financial all go together.
Yes, holistic. Sorry for interruption. It's
No,
holistic.
it's okay.
because we have 4 dimensions of health: our physical dimension of health, our mental health dimension, social health dimensions of health, spiritual dimensions of health, and most specifically our economical dimension of health. As you are the expert and your domain is economical dimension of health, it's very, very important, and it has pivotal role in your life of your children, of course.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming on today. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of feedback from this. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for taking me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a lovely day. Thank you. Bye-bye.